John Jarek with a great run down the backstretch. John Jarek will lead the opening lap. Ryan Newton underneath the 2 of AJ Flick. Jacob Begenwald up over the top at 1 and 2. Caution on the speedway. Jarek maintains a lead ahead of Bowser and Shetler. Bowser, Shetler, Flick all around the high side of 1 and 2. Jarek leads the field down the backstretch. Kurger and Flick battle for 4th. Flick zips around Danny Shetler and takes the 3rd spot at the stand. Set his sights on Carl Bowser for 2nd and John Jarek out front. Bowser around the high side of 3 and 4. The Butler Bullet will take the lead on lap 4. Jarek 2nd, Flick 3rd. Ryan Newton to 3rd on lap 8. AJ Flick to the lead on lap 9. Bowser 2nd, Newton 3rd. Ryan Newton with a great run on the bottom of 1 and 2 into 2nd. Bowser shuffled back to 3rd. Lap car in the top of 3 and 4. Newton tries to squeeze underneath Flick at 1 and 2. Ryan Newton to the lead for the 2nd week in a row. AJ Flick not giving up the fight. He's trying to reel in Ryan Newton as they come to the flag stand and complete lap 18. Ryan Newton almost makes contact with the lap car of John Mullock. Flick tries to squeeze. Attack between your leaders. They somehow stay straight. 19 laps in, 6 laps to go. Ryan Newton holds the lead. Jacob Begenwald driving underneath John Jarek for 5th after that early caution. Begenwald up into the top 5 with 5 laps to go. Flick again looking on the bottom side of Ryan Newton, this time in 1 and 2. Battle for the lead continues between Newton and Flick. AJ Flick back to the lead on lap 21. Protects the bottom. Newton gives him space, heads up to the top of 2. Flick drives away down the backstretch as Newton hangs 2 off the back straightaway. Flick underneath Morris. He'll head to the high side of 3 and 4 around Bill Kiley. Coming to the checkered flag and officially a 9-time Lernerville track champion. It's AJ Flick. Newton is 2nd. Danny Kurger 3rd. Jacob Begenwald steals 4th from Carl Bowser at the checkered flag. Logan Zarin and Levi Yetter will bring the field to green. Logan Zarin out to the early lead, but here comes a good run off of 2 for Ken Schultenbrand. Uncle Kenny to the bottom of 3 and 4. Slides up in front of Logan Zarin, and Ken Schultenbrand will lead the opening lap. Michael Norris, his last lap at the stand was around Logan Zarin for 2nd. Now set his sights on Kenny Schultenbrand out front. Got one slow on the backstretch. It's Ethan Thompson. He's not going to make it back to the pits. Caution on the speedway. Lyle Checketts and Thompson. Looks like Jake Dietz done for the night. Good run around the high side for Michael Norris. He will drive past Kenny Schultenbrand down the backstretch. Schultenbrand trying to rotate the bottom of 3 and 4, but the lead will go to Michael Norris on lap 5. Kenny Schultenbrand will not back down and go away. He's going to run Michael Norris for 20 more laps. 6 laps in for the crusher, Michael Norris. Colton Flinner with a good run off of 4. He drives underneath Levi Yetter for 4th. Contact that wipes out the 2 leaders. He's got to be at least 5 positions ahead of Michael Norris, or at least 4 to invoke a tiebreaker. Flinner around Zarin for the 3rd spot. This time at the stand for Michael Norris. Kenny Schultenbrand staying right there within striking distance, just over 3 seconds behind your leader. Zarin back around Flinner for 3rd that time at the stand. They're up over the cushion in turn 4. They've pushed that cushion up over the top of the turn so it's not holding and bouncing the drivers down the front straightaway. Got to be nimble on that loud pedal. Logan Zarin just split the lap car of Checketts and Thompson. Through 3 and 4 for the final time to the checkered flag. It is the crusher, Michael Norris. Feature winner and 2025 track champion. Dave Murdoch to the quick lead. Swartzlander and Rudolph right there battling for that top spot. Murdoch will lead the opening lap. Swartzlander with a great run off of 4. They'll drag race into 1 and 2. Murdoch trying to rotate on the bottom. Swartzlander slides up and he'll take the lead down the backstretch. Brian Swartzlander to the lead off of turn 4. Rudolph into 2nd. Murdoch shuffle back to 3rd. Miller holding the line, bottom of 1 and 2. Murdoch, Crummert, and Thomas get around. Garrett Crummert is underneath Will Thomas. He'll have the 4th spot on lap 11. Out front, it's still Brian Swartzlander as heavier traffic lies ahead for your leaders. Garrett Crummert rolling through the bottom of 1 and 2 underneath Dave Murdoch. Crummer's got the 3rd spot as they head into turn 3. Cross flags for your leader. Brian Swartzlander is there now in the thick of lap traffic. Swartzlander rolling through the middle is going to go around the top side of Jim Kerpakis, but a good run off the bottom of 2 for Eric Rudolph. Heavy traffic in front of your leaders. Swartzlander up, looking for cushion, but Eric Rudolph takes the lead. He'll split the lap cars of Kerpakis and Adamick with now 8 laps to go. Caution on the speedway, got 1. Eric Rudolph looking for another Lernerville feature win. We're back to green. All season very well in that Curtis Wright 29 machine. He's now on the back bumper and left rear of Rudolph. A little bit of contact there. Caution on the speedway. Aiden Cipriano on the bottom of 1 and 2. He's past Murdoch, now Thomas, and working on Cooter. Out front, Garrett Crummer completes lap 19. 5 laps to go for Garrett Crummer. Will Thomas up and over the cushion. Thomas keeps on rolling. We stay green. Bottom of 1 and 2 one more time. Down the backstretch and into 3 and 4 for the 3rd time tonight. The feature winner is also our track champion, Garrett Crummer, with the win. Hopefully for the 3rd and final time. Tell us out to the quick lead. Everybody makes it through turns 1 and 2 that time. Should at least be able to complete 1 lap here. Cody Catellus is your leader. Lambert 2nd, Fosnot 3rd, Hutira 4th on the opening lap. 3 wide through 1 and 2. Lambert, Hutira, and Fosnot. Hutira noses ahead into 2nd as they roll through 3 and 4. Brett Hutira looking for his first Lernerville feature win. Fosnot, Lambert, the Cousins continue to battle for the 3rd spot in the 25 and the 20. Jason driving for Brett McDonald. Lambert racing for Hayden Fosnot. Out front, it's all Cody Catellus. Chase Lambert a little wiggly that time off of turn 2. Let's Jason drive away. It might be problems on that 20 car. He's now 3 wide. Like Joey Zambotti clipped the back end of Lambert through turn 4 that time. Still some moisture down there like AJ talked about earlier. Out front, it is all Cody Catellus. So just a tick under a 2-second advantage. Same margin there. Good shot at the battle for 5th as Chris Schneider just drove around last week's feature winner, Shake Dietz. Bill Swaney pulls the 152 pit side. Dalton Gabriel racing for position with nobody other than getting in the way of your leader, Cody Catellus. Cody doesn't have to win the championship. Now he's past the lap car of Dalton Gabriel. But a slide job coming from Brett Hutira. Hutira slides in front of the nose of Catellus. Catellus crosses back under. Hutira to the lead by 0.03 of a second. 15 laps in, 5 to go. Your new leader is Brett Hutira. Catellus with a great run off the bottom of 2, trying to draw even into 3 and 4. Might have cleared track the way to the checkered flag. The next cars in line to be lapped will be John Hartman and Mike Bort. Another good run off the bottom of 2. Catellus noses ahead of Hutira down the backstretch. Hartman in the preferred line of Catellus. Catellus washes up into 4. Catellus back to the lead with 3 to go. Bort staying on the high side. Catellus protects the bottom, no slider for Hutira. Checkered flag will wave. Track champions are 4 for 4 tonight with feature wins.
Catch all the Lernerville action live and on demand at dirt.tv. And stay up to date with all Lernerville Speedway news at lernerville.com.